Oops, I fetished again. I played with your balls, got lost in your feet. Ooh, baby, baby. Welcome back, baby. It's that time again for the Footy Fetish Show, where the fetish is real and the footy is soccer. Sometimes we have Britney Spears. Now, this is what we got to do on the agenda today, baby. Today, on the anniversary of the Black Mamba's passing, which is weird because he still feels like he's with us. But we feel like we got to do something a little special. So today, we're going to build a starting lineup, starting 11, out of the NBA's greats. Before we do that, gotta take care of some business. So we back. I'm back with my Ocho. What's up, Ocho?
Yeah! Back on the mic. With the Mike Daddy. What's up, Mike Daddy? Glad to be back so soon on the podcast, man. Excited for this episode. We got two great guests today. Why don't you introduce our first one?
Let's do it, baby. Our first one, hailing all the way from Atlanta, the man, the other Mike Daddy. This is Mike Papa right here. Mike Papa, the biggest gunner we know. Gunner Mike, tell him where you at. Tell him what's up.
Yo, fellas, happy to be back. Appreciate y'all having me on. Hope everybody's been good. Been a while since I've been on, so happy to see y'all still going strong.
Mm-hmm. It has been a while, man. It's been a hot minute. Do you remember what the last episode you were on was? Do you remember that?
It was one of the it was during the Champions League group stages. I think I was on for like the episode previewing the last day of group stages, maybe.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yep. I think it was one of those.
The group stage, when we were going through the 4 teams in every group.
Yeah,
we were in one of those groups.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Oh wow, yeah, it's been a hot minute.
That has been a long time.
Way too long. Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Way to have you back, my friend.
Happy to be here.
Fantastic.
Ocho, you got me another guy that knows some basketball and some soccer. He's got some knowledge about to hit us with.
We do. We definitely do. This other guest is a member of the Ham FC team, been on the podcast before. And if I remember correctly, when we won the Division II championship together in Lafayette, this man was celebrating with the Kevin Durant 3-point celebration. I still remember that in the photo. So welcome back to the show, Alex Parker. How you been, man?
Appreciate it. Yeah, just been pretty busy, working, more work, taking care of a kid, trying to keep up with the footy.
Heard that, man. Heard that. Well, glad to have you on here. I know you were a big basketball fan. I also, another memory I have related to basketball is when we got Anthony Davis. I'm pretty sure I either just got to your house or was just leaving. And we had got the first pick of the draft and selected Anthony Davis. That was another memory in relation to the NBA that I remember with you.
Yeah.
Weird one. You remember that?
I do vaguely remember that. I think it was at the 107 Roslyn spot behind the Cajun Dome.
That's right, man.
Yep.
That's it. That's it, man.
That was the spot. I'm sure there was alcohol involved.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure there was alcohol involved. But anyway, glad to have you on the show. Booty, do you want to go through how we're going to roll through this episode?
Yes, sir. Let's rock. So, first, folks, we're going to tell you what formation we chose. And then from there, we're just going to go from keeper trending up. So we're going to start keeper, backline, midfield, forwards. It'll be a fun one. I got to say, I had a lot of guys that I wanted to squeeze in here, didn't know where they should go. A lot of throwback guys. Something for all the fans out there listening. We did a minimum of, if you wanted to, you could do a minimum of 2 throwback players, so retired players. Everybody else on these rosters is going to be current. So, with that being said, there's no other restrictions. We didn't do any other restrictions, did we, Hugh?
There was two others. It was try not to pick too many of the same position. Try and spread your positions out, as well as players from different teams. Try to spread out which teams you pick your players from. Nothing too restrictive to where if you pick too many players on the same team, we're going to cut your lineup. But just to kind of make it fun and spread out all the different players.
Yes, glad you mentioned that actually, because we did. With football, it was a little tough because it was so many positions. It was kind of tough, and then you had people like me that just went ahead and picked every good name that you could possibly think of NFL wise.
No.
So for basketball, this one should be a little more fun, just because you are going to have a couple guys from the same position, I'm sure, but as long as we touch on each position, should be a fun time. So we're also going to take all of our lineups, we'll post them, and you guys, the Footy Soldiers, are going to tell us who the best is. Anybody want to go first? Any volunteers?
I'll kick it off.
Mike Malone, Gunna Mike. Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Mike.
I'll kick it off, man. In goal,
Wait. Hold on. Formation. Who you got?
Formation. I'm doing a traditional 4-3-3. With kind of an advanced number 10. Obviously he's got to press a little bit too. Gotta play some modern football out here. So that's how we rocking.
Heard that. Love that. Okay, go into it. Who's your goalkeeper?
My goalkeeper. So obviously, in 2021 football, goalkeeper that can kind of do everything. Got good hands, good distribution, can pass the ball with his feet as well. Do everything, right? We're going with a guy you guys just mentioned, man. We're going with Anthony Davis in goal, man. That's who we're going with.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Damn.
That's what we're rocking with.
That is a hell of a pick. Don't see many shots or goals going in that net.
Hey, he should be stopping everything, man, and shouldn't be dropping anything either. He's got the soft mitts, and he's gonna be able to throw it out there, man. Let's get it.
So Anthony Davis standing at 6'10". I'm pretty sure his wingspan is actually longer than his height. I'm looking it up right now.
I want to say it was like 7'5".
7'6" wingspan. Lord have mercy.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Love that. All right, next up, let's move it on over to Parker. Parker, what is your formation?
All right, so I went with the 4-2-3-1.
Hey, my guy, love that.
Yeah. And so I went a little different route with my goalkeeper. I went more of a, the ruthless savage, and this is where I went a little throwback first, and I went with Bill Lambier.
Oh,
I don't know if my basketball people will know, but yeah, he was with the Pistons way back in the day, back-to-back championships. Yeah, that's when you could actually foul people, and so yeah, I just wanted that force to be reckoned with in the back. So if you haven't looked up any Bill Lambier highlights, go ahead. You can just see him just clotheslining everybody.
So yeah, a lot of his highlights are straight up him punching people in the face, straight up.
I feel like
and just get a technical foul. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like him as a coach was also a very vocal and aggressive. I just looked him up. I remember him just yelling at players, yelling, just being a very ah. Can only imagine on the court. It's that same kind of energy, but just in a physical way.
Yeah, I needed that energy.
He was even coaching the ladies for a minute. I thought that was the craziest shit ever.
He was.
No offense to the ladies, but I'm sure most of them were like, "This dude's fucking nuts." Man,
he is 6'11", by the way. So another massive human being in the goal there. Holy shit! All right, Booty, you want to go next?
I got a massive guy for you.
All right.
Now I want to throw this out there to my footy soldiers. I'll let these guys know beforehand. I haven't been following basketball his last couple of years the way I used to, but there is one guy who's not a superstar, but I know who he is. Greatest name in all the world. It is a Tuesday today. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. So let's go. First of all, let me just say this: Taco Fall is my keeper. I'll give you some stats on him here momentarily, but first, I didn't give you my formation. My formation I done changed 3 fucking times because I can't make up my mind. I started with a 3-5-2. I changed it to a 4-4-2 diamond, and we've ended with a 4-2-3-1. Going German mode with our boy fucking Parker right here. So yeah. So we settled on a 4-2-3-1. Taco Fall. That's my keeper. The man's as big as the goal. We talk about Anthony Davis's wingspan. Taco's wingspan is 8 feet 4 inches.
Jesus.
The man's 7'5". If anything gets in on this man, he is fired for me. It's not bench. It's not go take a shower. It's fired. Nothing's getting in on this dude. He hasn't gotten the playing time that was expected of him. He's still kind of young. I believe he's only like early 20s.
25.
I want to say he was drafted last year, Celtics. So when he does come in though, everybody knows it because it's kind of hard to miss.
The fans be calling for him, like they be like, yes. Taco, like in blowout games, they want to get him out there and stuff. Everybody wants to see him.
Yes, Taco baby, it's Taco Tuesday.
Can he move fast? He seems just like a big, slow ogre.
I mean, you just got to kind of cover like a foot left and a foot right. Stick your arm out.
All right.
Here, it's done, basically.
All right. Dude's 311 pounds. Good God.
Oh, big kid. God.
Yeah, he plays center, in case you're wondering. Anybody out there?
Oh, right. Wasn't quite sure if he was in the guard or the center.
Yeah, right. All right. What you got?
Right, I also ran with the 4-2-3-1. If the listeners out there, you know I'm a huge fan of this formation. It's just the modern formation. It allows for a lot of creativity. We'll get into that in a second. I decided to go with Rudy Gobert, 7'1" in the back. He is just a monster in front of the net. I would think that would also translate over. Lots of blocks, lots of rebounds, just a big body in front of the net. So I went with Rudy Gobert. And just like Booty, I don't watch as much NBA as I used to, but I do know a lot of these names and kind of had to do some Googling. But Rudy Gobert, big boy center, 7'1". Let's get it.
Yeah, he moves around pretty well too for a big guy.
Right. Yeah.
And he just got paid.
Yes, he did. I saw that. Fat contract.
How much you got?
I think it was $100 million contract.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, that was in like the 200s. I thought it was like 205 or 210.
Really?
I think it was like the highest paid center in history, maybe.
Let me check that.
I could be wrong, but you could fact check me.
No, you are 100% right. 205, 5-year contract.
Okay. Yep.
Shit.
Right, well, Team USA is gonna have to fork up the money for that guy.
Rudy's getting Mahomes money.
Yeah, shit.
Awesome. All right, so moving on, we've all got our goalkeepers. That's a pretty simple position. Not really a lot to talk there, especially in the NBA. It's just go get a big guy, 6'10" to 7 foot. I think you're gonna do all right on the field. Moving along, let's go to that back line. What we like to do here is split up the center backs versus the outside backs. So, Mike Malone, we'll pass it back to you. Who are the 2 center backs in your formation?
The 2 center backs in my formation. The first one being the league leader in blocks, Miles Turner. I did all current players for my roster, all guys that are playing right now this season. Miles Turner is going to be my first center back. League leader in blocks, gets a lot of boards, cleans shit up. You know what I mean? That's what you need back there. Guy that's about his business in that center back position. So we're going to plug him back there. And my second center back is going to be Nikola Jokic, the center from Denver. A guy who's a great passer as a big guy. So I want a great passer back there in the center back position as well. Somebody can kind of start my attack, get us going, play out the back a little bit if we need to. We're gonna put Jokic back there to make it happen from that standpoint. So that's how we rocking.
Tell you what, both of those players are 6'11". Not a lot of crosses going to be getting into that box.
No
That's for
crosses.
Damn sure. And he's Serbian, so he's already got some soccer skills on him, and I'm pretty sure we've seen some video of him with the soccer ball. Parker, was that Jovic you passed me the video just now, or was that?
No, that was somebody else.
Okay, we'll save him. I'm sure he's on your.
We'll save him.
Yeah, we'll save him.
Yeah.
All right, Parker, go ahead. Give us your center backs.
So I did great minds think alike here. So I went Nikola squared. So I do have Jokic for the same reasons. He's just a presence. If you haven't, he's got those full court passes, big man doing it all. So that's the presence you want in the back. But I also have Nikola Vucevic, another big name. He quietly does a lot of the same things Jokic does over in Orlando. He puts up a lot of triple doubles, can get the ball around, score. He does it all. So those are two big men in the back that I felt confident could get it done.
Two more players standing in at 6'11". Incredible. Another backline center back that's. Is anyone going to really challenge? I mean, it's going to take an NBA player to challenge for that kind of height,
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny seeing like some like Messi try to go against these guys?
Jesus Christ, that'd be like, I would love to see that, to be honest. And I mean, we kind of see it with Messi going up against like a Virgil van Dijk, but he's like 6'3". He's not even close to these guys. Yeah, that would be wild. Booty, who's your center backs?
Shit, man, I like the route you guys are going because, hey, that size. I mean, good luck getting around it. It's like you guys were saying. I got two guys with size, but I wanted to beef it up a little bit. I needed to get guys who they're flaunting that trophy case. They got a couple Defensive Player of the Year awards behind them. The guys that you have trouble getting around. My first guy. Number one, I like him because of the size, but number two, he's got the footwork. He's got the speed. He can actually, in the NBA, I know for a fact he's able to cover multiple positions, which work out great for a center back role. So I'm going to give that to Draymond Green's my first one. Pairing next to him, which also, I want to throw this out there too. Another thing that really is going to make attackers nervous, his Snapchat pics of himself are out there as well. So if you haven't seen those, it's pretty big dick pics. So that's already in the mind of the attackers. So they already know that he's twice the man that they are already once they're coming in. So he's gonna battle them off. Hit him right aside the head with that. Number two, I'm gonna go with probably my favorite player in NBA history. I had to bring him back out of retirement for this. This guy right here. Same situation. He can cover multiple positions, but the impressive thing about him is his Defensive Player of the Year award ×2. He's been selected 7 times to the first team All-Defense NBA. He led the NBA in rebounds as well, so he's got a nose for the ball. That's a record 7 straight seasons he was on top for that. Ladies and gentlemen, don't know what hair color it is today. Dennis Rodman. Hello. Fucking pairing up with Draymond. Good luck getting around that, ladies and gentlemen.
I tell you what, that is a badass defense back line because those two are very physical, and both of them give no fucks at all. They give no fucks at all.
Also going to get in your head. They're going to get in your head. They're going to get cards out of you. They're going to draw them cards. They're going to do like Zlatan.
Zlatan's getting cards as well.
Yeah. Oh, Rodman will be getting his cards for sure.
I tell you what, man, that is both of those players are just nasty. They both, like you said, they're gonna draw cards. They're gonna be. It's almost like the Sergio Ramos type of center back, where they're just that boss bully type of mentality. That is definitely going to be a solid back line for sure. My two center backs. I decided to go with some big names here. Giannis, the big Greek. Can't say his last name.
Greek freak.
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo is 6'11". Had to go with the 6'11". And on side of him, I decided to go with Embiid. I think his name is Joel Embiid.
Yep.
So Joel Embiid and Giannis Antetokounmpo, big freak. Really sorry, I can't say your name, man. Just I'm so sorry if you're
Greek
listening.
freak, baby. It's on his birth certificate.
So both of these players, just big bodies, very athletic, can do both defensively and offensively. And I really want that kind of mentality with my center backs. The two center backs here are going to be doing a lot of the building out of the back, a lot of the ball possession, and allowing my outside backs to go forward in this 4-2-3-1. And the other two important players are going to be my CDMs, which we'll get into on the next line of the formation. So I think that covers us right there for our center backs. Let's get into the outside backs here. Let's go. I'm going to go reverse order here. I'm going to start this one off. I've got Steph Curry and Drew Holiday. Steph Curry, because he's a little guy, he's super fast, can make that very agile pass, can hit the long range shot. And then Drew Holiday, just an absolute machine as far as running up and down the field. Defensively, he is a freak. I think he's won Defensive Player of the Year, or at least been nominated with that award. And then he's a general. Both of these players are generals. You put the ball in their hands, and they're going to make the right play and create something going forward. So those are my two outside backs there. Booty, who you got?
Sexy, dude. I like that field general mentality. I got a couple generals on my left and right back too. My left back. Well, the reason I picked both these guys, actually, I can say this for both of them. The left and the right backs, they're guys that they can play defense. They have great talent on defense, but they're also great at passing. They got tons of speed. And that's the two or three things that you need to play that left or right back position. That's something that you need to play that point guard position. Hint, hint. So on my left, I threw up my man John Wall. And then on the right, I threw up my man CP3. That defense part of his game kind of gets overlooked because of all the assists and because of all the plays he's setting up. But man, I remember a time back when he was with us here in New Orleans that he was just as good on defense. He's always in your face. The speed was I mean, second to none at the time. Probably the fastest guy we had on the team at the time. Just everything he's seeing before it happens. I like that a lot. With these two guys on my 4-2-3-1 formation, I'm really feeling I'm feeling them kind of maybe overlapping a little bit, doing a couple overlapping runs, and I feel like they have the speed to get back on defense if necessary. So that's why I went with these two guys. I got faith. I got the faith.
One thing I remember with Chris Paul is that he had gone over 100 games with at least one steal.
Yeah.
Back when he was with the Hornets. I think he had gotten like 108 or 109 games consecutively with one steal. So just to kind of go into what you're saying defensively, it gets overlooked a lot, but he was a very smart defender for the Hornets.
Absolutely. Yeah, I did that same shit. I was about to say Pelicans too.
It's taken me so long to stop saying Pelicans and call them the Hornets, and now I'm doing the opposite when I'm trying to talk about it.
Man,
all right,
yeah.
Parker.
Go ahead, Parker.
You got it.
All right. Going back to this lineup, we all chose it for a reason. The 4-2-3-1. We wanted those outside backs that can overlap. So on my left side, I tried to incorporate another an oldie but goodie, Scottie Pippen.
Oh, damn! I like that one a lot.
Left back, he was in the shadow a lot, but he was a hell of a player. He could do it all, defense, offense. So I thought that was a good spot for Pippen, left back, so he can span up and down that sideline. And then on my other side, I got Russell Westbrook.
Ooh.
You know, another quick player, and I put him there. I thought of him as a kind of a DeAndre Yedlin, quick player on that right back side. So again, Westbrook, you know, he's all over the place. Whether that's a good or bad thing for your NBA team, I don't know, but he might do better on my soccer team.
It's good thing, man. Good thing. That's Russ is a guy you could probably put anywhere.
Yeah, I think Wizards fans and their record right now might say otherwise.
Yeah, right.
One thing I do like about Westbrook is his ability to take people on one on the court. I think when he was in his prime, he was probably one of the best one-on-one players, especially with his ability to go full court, coast to coast with a ball, especially at the outside back position. You give him a ball and you give him some space, he might take it all the way to the goal and try and score it himself. So I really like that. And he's a very aggressive dribbler as well. So it's going to be difficult to slow him down that sideline. So very nice pick. Dig that a lot. Gunner Mike, what you got, bro?
From my left back and right back, kind of how we're gonna work the team is, on our right side, it's gonna be more of an attacking side. That's kind of how we're coming. So that back's gonna be a little more moving forward here. So we're gonna go with Trae Young. A guy who can might get you an occasional long range goal, might get you will get you an assist for sure, but the defense may be lacking some. That's who we're gonna rock with on the right side. On the left side, we're gonna go with Kawhi Leonard. When he's locked in, ready to go, machine, defensive stopper, gets points, gets buckets on all three levels. And like I said, he can stop his man as well. So that's how we rock him with the fullbacks.
I dig that. Now, Trae Young is a little short for this NBA team, but if you think about it, in a average soccer height, he's pretty tall.
He's a man.
He's a fucking. You got a 6'1" player on the field. He's tall.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna be he'll be a liability defensively a little bit, but that return is gonna come on the offensive end when we're pushing forward.
This is that kind of Arsenal attacking style where one back is more attacking than the other, and that back line kind of shifts into a 3-back, and then
that defensive midfielder drops back into the fullback spot while he's we working it.
I dig it. So your CDM. Whoever this guy is going to be a pretty big ball.
Get ready. I'm excited. Get ready. Oh, we still going to reverse in order too, right? So I'm next.
Yeah, you're next. You get this next one up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, bet. So my midfield 3. All right. So we're going to start with the defensive midfielder. We're going with Ben Simmons here. Probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year. Distributor. Guy who can make plays from right in front of my defensive line. He's whipping passes out. He's stopping guys. He's breaking up play. We're going with Ben Simmons. For my number 8, we going with Brad Beal. Guy who can get a bucket on all 3 levels. Pass a little bit, defend a little bit. He can do a little bit of everything, right? He's your number 8, your box to box. And then my number 10. LBJ, baby. Ultimate number 10 in the world, man. Ultimate number 10 in the world. I mean, probably the greatest passer of all time, probably the greatest player that we've seen. LeBron James, man. I mean, where else would you have the guy? He'll go get me a bucket. He'll make me a pass. He's gonna press. He's gonna stop his guy. He's gonna break up attack a little bit. He's the man. It's LeBron James. LeBron James at the 10. So that's how we're going.
I got to tell you, man, I thought about putting LeBron at the 10. I thought about it. He is in my lineup, but I thought about that long and hard because you want the ball in his hands.
You want it in his hands, man. You want him making plays, making decisions.
Yeah, I agree.
No, make decisions.
I agree with that. That's a sexy pick right there. LeBron James at the 10, representing Team USA. Woohoo! Hey, bro, you got the captain for the World Cup. That's for sure.
Come on, man. Give him the armband. Give him the
armband. Parker, who you got, man? Give us your midfield here. Now, you've got a 4-2-3-1, so go ahead. You can either give us the 2 CDMs and the 3 midfielders above them, or you can give us the 2 CDMs and the 3 midfielders above them as forwards. It's your call. You get to pick that.
All right. I think I'll just group them all together.
Love it. Do it.
I'll take a little bit of your time here. All right. So my CDMs, I think I did pretty good here. So he hasn't been healthy in a while, but very relevant defensively. Klay Thompson.
It's a good one.
That is. He is a hell of a defender. I wish he could get back healthy. Very unfortunate for him in that franchise because they were on a roll and then they let KD go, Slim Reaper go, thinking that they'd be A-okay, and then he goes down, Steph goes down, Steph comes back, Klay goes back down, but they seem to shake back pretty well. So I got Klay back there, and next to him I got Kawhi, another great defender. I think Klay and Kawhi next to each other. Again, 2 guys that can wreck you on defense, turn right back around, and push the ball forward. So those are my 2 CDMs. My number 10, I got Luka Doncic. He's been, tearing it up. Super, super young guy, making a name for himself in the NBA. Triple-double machine, super likable guy. My honorable mention there was CP3, but
ooh.
I saw that touch. That's the video Hugh alluded to earlier.
That's the one.
Saw the touch, and I had to pick him. And I had read that he used to play soccer back in the day. So
Slovenian.
Seems like he chose the right career, though.
I agree. Although, wouldn't it be cool to see a 6'7" number 10 on the field? That'd be pretty badass.
It could.
You know what I'm saying? Could. Imagine if that ever happened. I feel like that will happen. There's going to be some 6'5" and above player in another country, maybe the U.S., that decides to go and play soccer, and it's just like you can't take the ball off them. That's
that
would
be dope.
Sorry to.
All right. So then on my outside wings, on my left side, I again tried to throw in someone from an oldie. I took Magic Johnson.
Ooh.
Just enough said there. Do it all player. Just let him. Magic. I kind of thought of Ronaldo on that left side. Just let him go to work. Let Magic do Magic. And then on the right side, picking a player not to overlap teams, tried to do that. So I went with Mr. Dame Dollar, Damian Lillard.
Ooh.
He's just a savage. Put him on that right side. Let him go to work.
I dig that a lot. I dig. Oh, yeah. I'm just writing right now. I'm catching up to you.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Luka Doncic making that triangle.
Number 10, yep.
And then you have Magic Johnson, Damian Lillard on the outside of him.
Yes, sir. That's heat.
That's heat. That's a World Cup right there. That's a World Cup for sure. Booty, give us your 5 in the midfield. Who you got here, man? This is going to be
call for a booty. I got a loose booty for you, and he's here. And I will say, Mike, awesome. I like the Bradley Beal pick because even though I haven't been following NBA very much, the NBA I have been following is a little NBA 2K. And I can tell you that guy is a guy that I like playing with on 2K. Super fucking underrated because of where he's at. I really feel it's because of where he's at. I think if he was on another team, he'd be a lot more talked about. And Alex, I really liked Magic Johnson. 3 players that I really wanted to squeeze in here that I just couldn't because of the restrictions. Magic Johnson definitely is one. Pistol Pete is number 2. Ooh. And I think I was trying to figure a way to get Iverson in here. But yeah, I was thinking I had Magic, dude. I was thinking about that. So I really love that. But just copycatting off you again, of course, once again, with me doing the 4-2-3-1 as well. I'll do my 2 CDMs and then we'll move up. I also had Luka Doncic, so there's him as well. I had him as my CDM as well because I'm already thinking number one, like you said, he's a facilitator. I wanted these 2 guys to be the facilitator to kind of go with the flow and kind of run things, kind of like a Pirlo kind of style, like a Witzel kind of style in the back. So I also went with Russell Westbrook as my second one. Going back to our boy Luka, couple things. I know y'all mentioned that he had played soccer. I could take a little bit further for you if you'd like. We could go down the booty hole real quick. I can tell you that Luka was actually I don't know if y'all knew this beforehand, but he actually was signed by Real Madrid age 13. What? He actually played his European basketball with Real Madrid. So since he was with Real Madrid, there's a lot of back and forth between the basketball team and the soccer team, of course. When he was 16, he got to meet Ronaldo. Said he was super, super duper nervous about that. But a guy he used to hang out with a lot was Luka Modric. Wow. So he has been dubbed the Slovenian Luka Modric. So, and that was, of course, by like some of his teammates, some of the media, of course, jumped on that. And by that point, I'm like, how do I not put him at CDM? You know? So I had to stick with that. He actually won the league MVP in 2018 with Real Madrid. So his pre-NBA days, he was getting shit done over in Europe with Real Madrid. Exactly? Again, I was like, how do I not put this dude on this list? Now, if we're going to our attacking mids, I got to put Black Mamba on the right. I mean, I got to have him flying up and down, man, looking for the ball, screaming for the ball, getting pissed off because he didn't have the ball. Old Kobe. And of course, on this day, I had to have him in the lineup. That was my other choice for a retired player. I got Steph Curry's front and center at that attacking mid. And then I got Durantula on the left because he just has to be in this lineup somewhere. And I feel like that's a good little pairing on the wings right there. It's a little Black Mamba and some Durantula. You got a Snake and a Durantula. Hey, look out, world.
I dig that a lot. I'm really glad you put Kobe in there, but it almost feels like you were reading off of my paper here. From my left and right wingers, I think it felt like you were reading my paper. Maybe you took a little sneak, but
cheat sheet.
I also I like the Luka Doncic back at CDM just because of that comparison. I didn't know that he was number one playing basketball for Real Madrid, but also likened to Luka Modric. That's pretty high praise, especially of all the players that you could be likened to. You're likened to a center mid. I've never really heard of a basketball player being likened to a center mid before. That's a really strange comparison. You'd think like a goalkeeper maybe, or a center forward, or a center back, but not like this little Croatian guy, you know?
Right.
That's really cool. Maybe it kind of like plays into how he is as a player, more of a facilitator, like you were saying. So at CDM, that's a great pick there.
Yeah, and shout out to Greg Castro for sending me the footage that was posted a few days ago of him, of course, messing around with the like in between a timeout or something like that. Luka was showing off his soccer skills. So, but yeah, go on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt there.
No, it's cool. I hadn't started yet. I was just kind of commenting on your picks. I do think Russell Westbrook at a CDM. I think he will get you caught out. I think he will be flying way too high forward.
He might.
And he is going to be leaving Luka Doncic wide open by himself. I think his defensive discipline, Russell Westbrook's defensive discipline, I don't think you're going to get much of it as a CDM. So good luck trying to coach that guy.
Yeah. It's it could have been James Harden. So
yeah.
Harden. I don't have guys that don't hustle on my team. So
I saw Harden and I was like, he is not going to be on my soccer team because his defense.
No.
I need defense. Like I can't just have a scorer. I can't surround my team around him. He's not that. He's not.
Yeah. Harden's a luxury player.
He'll get you 20 goals out of 100 shots.
Luxury player, man. Luxury player.
I have no room for luxury players. I'm trying to win a World Cup. My mindset here is win a World Cup. That's where my head is every single time. So let me get into it. it seems like everyone has Kawhi Leonard in more of a defensive role. I also picked him as my CDM just because he is such a he's known for his defense, being able to lock players up, but also has the ability to make that transition offensively and kind of direct the attack, whether he's coming down as a guard or maybe just being a relief player when the attack is down the field. So had to put Kawhi Leonard in there. He's also a big boy, so definitely going to be bullying the other center forward. And then I got Jimmy Butler right next to him. I really wanted two big, aggressive players that don't mind getting down low in the box and getting dirty, but also have a very attack-minded mentality when they have the ball in their hands. So having Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, Giannis, and Embiid making that square in the center of my field, allowing for Steph Curry and Drew Holiday to kind of fly up and have freedom down the court or down the field. And then in front of them, I got Damian Lillard as my center attacking mid. He is just an absolute dog on the ball. I love his mentality as well. He just wants to win, whether it's him scoring, whether it's him facilitating. I love that winning mentality, and I think his offensive mind is very creative, and it would fit perfect into that center attacking mid role. And then, like I said earlier, on the outside of these two players, I also had Kobe Bryant on the right and Kevin Durant on the left. I think those two players, again, very, very attack-minded players, can score from range, can score up close. Kobe Bryant is more of a clutch player than Durant, but Durant we've seen just make some incredible last-minute shots, and I would have no problem giving either one of them the ball late in the game to try and get that last-minute goal going forward. With that being said, that's my midfield five, and I'm sure you guys can guess who my center forward is. Had to be LeBron James, 6'9", 250 pounds. In his role, I want him and Damian Lillard almost kind of interchanging positions, allowing LeBron James to kind of come back on the ball and be kind of like a almost act like a second striker, but also hold up the ball for us. You know, kind of coming back to the ball, holding it up, redistributing back, and then making runs into the box. With Steph Curry and Drew Holiday flying down the wings, would love to see some crosses going into Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Kevin Durant. Lots of height, lots of attacking mentality, and that's my team. World Cup, here we come. Booty, who you got?
Man, I'm on the Ocho train, man. I'm trying to win a World Cup here. That's why I went LeBron with my attacking striker. So
we have the same front three, dude. We have the exact same front three right now.
I just, I had some extra steroids, and I figured why not we take Cristiano Ronaldo and pump him full of steroids. You get LeBron. That's it. That's how it is. We got a guy that can body you in the box. We got a guy that can just rip him from anywhere, score. The guy who wants the ball in his hands in the big moments. I got to put him up top. We could have put him anywhere in this lineup. I got to put him up top with Steph right behind him, of course. I was about to interchange the two, as y'all were just mentioning earlier, possibly putting LeBron at that attacking mid. But at the same time, I was like, well, if it's a shot, if they need to rip a shot from downtown, I'd rather Curry out there. So that's why I had it like it was. But man, I gotta put the ball in LeBron's hands. I think everything facilitates to LeBron. Got to. I like my chances if we're trying to win that World Cup.
I like it.
I dig that a lot.
What you boys did?
What
y'all got? Who wants to go?
I gotta throw him. I got one more. I got my number 9 left out. So I went with the fuck LeBron. He's a choke artist. I want to actually get to the finals and win. So I put Slim Reaper up top. Kevin Durant, second in scoring this season. I think of that number 9. I think about someone like Lewandowski, also phenomenal, being able to receive the ball, turn and shoot very quick. Same thing with Kevin Durant. His release is very quick. So I like my odds at having KD up top. Just feed him, feed him. Let him shoot or shoot.
And he is also taller than LeBron, so maybe get a little bit more on top of that ball once balls are fed into the box. I do like KD up top. I thought about that as well.
Yeah. My alt lineup, since you said to kind of come up with two, I did have for to make the point earlier how CP3 and Kobe never got to play together. I let them play together on my alternate team. I had CP3 at 10 and Kobe at 9.
Dude, I like
because again, shoot or shoot.
Hell yeah. I do like that mindset of putting Kevin Durant up there. My only argument against that is he's kind of soft. He's kind of a soft. I don't know if he could hang with the big center backs. You know what I'm saying?
Those are some big boys over there.
Imagine at practice, right?
Yeah, I guess your route, your mentality is you throw LeBron up top. Think about how many penalty kicks you'll get.
That's hilarious.
Damn. An insult and a compliment, I guess, at the same time.
Pen James.
Who doesn't like penalties?
Pen James.
Last but
Pen
not
Braun.
least, Le Pen James.
Le Pen James,
baby. And we'll take them all.
There we will. Points on the board. All right. Last but not least, we got Gunner Mike. He's got 3 attackers here. Who you got?
Man, so for the 3 in attack, I try to have a little bit of everything up here up front. Coming up the right side, we got Trae Young as my right wing back, kinda, so it's kind of lacking in size, lacking in strength, and so on and so forth. So we're gonna have a power wing up there on the right side. We're gonna have Zion Williamson coming up strong, almost like a Adam Traore, right? Like just a big power wing coming up and down the sides. And Trey's gonna need some help on defensive end as well. So you got him on the left wing. I'm gonna go with the guy who probably has the best handles in the NBA right now. Be able to make plays, create. Get a bucket as well. We're going with Kyrie Irving. We're going with Kyrie Irving on that left side, on that left wing, and he's gonna make things happen for us. And for that number 9, we kind of want something like a fox in the box, somebody who can get behind, somebody who can hit a long range shot from outside the box. We're going with Steph Curry, man, for the number 9, and then we got LeBron behind him, so we got physical presence behind them who can back him up, and we just kind of let Steph work, man, get in behind, get them LeBron passes, and at the same time be able to hit a bucket and shoot the free kicks, all that good shit, man. So that's how we rocking, man. We win this thing.
Ooh, you actually just brought up a great question, and we'll go back around the room. Who's taking your free kicks? I think you answered that, Mike. Who's taking your free kicks?
Oh yeah, Steph, man, Steph
Curry. All right. Parker, who's taking your free kicks?
I think. Man, it's kind of tough.
This is a tough one because you got some shooters on your team for sure.
Yeah.
Give me at least 2 or 3.
I think Magic's taking my free kicks.
Damn, I like that. I like that a lot.
I think Magic, and then maybe Luka. Maybe Luka after.
Interesting. Booty, who's your free kick taker?
I was thinking Luka too, man, at first, but I gotta let the captain take it. I gotta let Kobe take it. Yeah. Because he's also, I think he has the same mindset. I mean, Kobe can just flip whatever mindset he wants. Oh, am I the field general right now? Am I scorer right now? Am I defending right now? Do I need to take a free kick? Whatever one it is, just let me know what it is. I'm going to do it. So, I'm going to do Kobe.
I'd be inclined to agree with you there. I got to go with Kobe Bryant. 90th minute free kick, top of the box. Ice cold in his veins. It's ice cold veins. Let him take it, win the game, walk out of there with the trophy in your arms. Gentlemen, this has been amazing. I've had
time out. Who's going to coach these teams?
I was just about to ask that. Who we got for coaches?
All right.
Coaches.
Parker, why don't you lead us off here, man? Get us a coach.
All right. So, a guy that was tied to a lot of soccer back in the day, I'm going Steve Nash.
Ooh.
He also a current NBA coach, ex-NBA player, and has ties to soccer. He just seemed like the right guy for the job. I also had my assistant coach was Tony Parker.
I love that, dude. Damn.
He's actually got some. He was tied to taking over some leadership role in Lyon, I think.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I think there was an article out maybe earlier this year, if I recall, that had him tied to getting in with Lyon somehow.
So I'll go up next with the coach. Do I have to pick a coach that is currently a coach?
No, pick whoever you want.
Yeah. Okay, because I got a player. I'm pretty sure he's not playing anymore. All right, so my head coach is going to be Brad Stevens, and then I'm going to go Dirk Nowinski as my assistant coach.
Nice.
There you go.
The big Jamin.
Yeah.
Get that international influence.
Got to. I need at least one player that's from Europe on my team. Booty. Who's your coach?
Man, at first I'm thinking let me get a guy who knows some soccer. So I was thinking that same thing again, Parker. But this guy is smart enough. I think he could translate the two, and he might already know, and we just don't know. He might know the game of soccer, or we just don't know. But I can tell you that a lot of these guys that are on my team, he's coached before, and he can definitely handle any ego problems, and he can handle anything that comes the way of any kind of bullshit. I think he'd be able to deal with it. Give me Coach K.
Oh, Coach K.
Give me Coach K. He's coached all these guys USA.
Yeah.
And they seem to win gold. And no ego problems. I like that.
Kobe, LeBron, Durant.
Kobe, LeBron, Durant, Rodman, and Draymond in the back. I need somebody to kind of bring everybody back down to earth every now and then.
A lot of divas. Lots of personality.
Bringing the egos.
That's right.
Gunner Mike, close us out here. Who is your World Cup winning coach?
My World Cup winning coach, coach who's been consistent over time, guy who's kind of came up from the bottom in his organization and made his way through the top. I'm going with Eric Spoelstra as my head coach, who's coaching the Miami Heat. For my assistants, man, give me Becky Hammonds, man. from the Spurs, man. Yeah. Give me Becky, man. We gonna rock out.
I dig it. Getting a little diversity in there. I respect it. All right. Heard lots of great things about her because there was rumors she was coming to New Orleans possibly when we were looking.
Yeah.
So hey, she's got the experience. I know she won a summer league with the Spurs, so can't be that bad. Gotta have some idea of basketball and have some kind of basketball IQ to be able to do that. That's not just handed to you.
Absolutely.
Oh man, gentlemen, Parker, thank you for stepping in right there and making sure we get our coaches. Can't win a World Cup without a coach, so thank you for making sure we get our coaches.
Yes, sir.
I know we shouldn't vote. We can't vote on these teams, but I gotta be honest, I'm pretty sure I have the best team here. Just saying.
You got it.
I'm just fucking with y'all. For those listening, we are gonna post this on Instagram, and we'll let you vote. Parker, what's up? What you got?
I will say I'm a bit surprised to not see the GOAT on any of these teams.
That's true. I know who you're talking about. Michael Jordan.
There's no MJ.
I'm with you on that, man. I thought there was going to be I thought he was going to be on everybody's team of my own, to be honest. That's why I stayed away from it.
Yeah, I kept LeBron and I kept MJ off my teams for a reason.
Yep.
And Kobe.
We almost didn't see Zion. That was a close one.
I thought we were going to see some Zion too, dude. Shout out to Mike for that one.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Michael Booty, Mike Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you close us on out here?
He got a loose booty. Here he is. About time, folks. Let's all turn towards our prayer books and preach the gospel according to Footy Fetish. It's about that time to give some shout outs to some loved ones. Well, or you can hate them. It's up to you. Love one, hate one, give me one. Gunner Mike, who's your shout out today?
I got a couple shout outs, if that's cool. Shout out to my homeboy Scott. It's his 30th birthday today. That's my guy. Big up, love you, brother. Happy birthday. And also shout out to Martin Odegaard coming to Arsenal, man. That'll be announced tomorrow. You know what I mean? Shout out to the boys, man. Big win today against Southampton, man. 3-0, 3-1, excuse me. Shout out to the boys. But yeah, shout out to Martin Odegaard. He'll be announced tomorrow. I'm gonna send y'all the shit. Y'all know how I do.
Hell yeah.
I like that ad, dude. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. What you got, Alex?
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna give a preemptive shout out to the Pelicans once they trade away Lonzo and JJ Redick.
Is that happening?
We can all hope.
Get Lonzo out of there, man. I thought Lonzo would pop up on one of these. He's the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, I'm ready. There's some dead weight I want to see gone.
Dude, to see his brother outduel him the other night, that was the last Pels game I watched too. His brother looked freaking fantastic.
Yeah, he's
LaMelo's good.
Yep.
Yeah. He could win Rookie of the Year if he keeps going.
Interesting. All right. I dig it. I'll go up next.
Go ahead, man.
I got to give a shout out to the loanee at Milan, Fikayo Tomori. He subbed in today in the Milan derby. First game, has only been with the team for about a week, and subbed in against one of the biggest rivalries in Italian soccer, AC Milan versus Inter, and actually did a phenomenal job. Kept a clean sheet in the run of play. Unfortunately, there were 2 goals. One was a PK by his teammate, Rafael Leao, and then the other was a free kick, which was by Maiti, a new player who definitely did not do well. But shout out to Fikayo Tomori. Looking to be a steal. Hopefully we can seal that deal and buy him at the end of the season. Shout out to Maldini as well for getting him over here.
Maldini's doing work, baby.
Doing work.
Still up at the top of Serie A, too. I'm not liking that, but I know you're liking that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's getting sketchy. Getting close to the end of the year here.
Mm-hmm. Halfway through.
You ready for the shout-out?
Of course I am.
This is a guy I wish I could have squeezed into the list, but he doesn't deserve to be with any of these names on the list. No offense to him. It's just look at who we talked about today. But like I said, I haven't been paying much attention to the NBA lately, but I pay attention to like certain players I really like. This is a guy I really liked. Shout out to Scary Terry, baby. Scary Terry. Out there, he's now with Charlotte, I believe. But started with Celtics, of course. But that little breakout season he had in the playoffs for the Celtics, I was on board. I had the Scary Terry shirt I bought with the Scream mask. If any of y'all y'all know what I'm talking about, NBA guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a picture of him like throwing up the 3 for a 3 with the Scream mask on, and it just said Scary Terry, and he had a knife in the other hand. It was fucking awesome. Don't know what happened to it. I think it was a drunk night, but shout out to Scary Terry. Scary Terry, baby. Also, Scary Terry. Also, any of these Rick and Morty fans out there. Also, great shows. Check out. But that's my shout outs today. Y'all got anything else for us?
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Shout out Mamba.
Shout out to Black Mamba.
Shout out to Mamba.
Shout out to Black Mamba.
Yep. year ago today.
1 year anniversary. Yeah.
I think right after this, I'm gonna go listen to Lil Wayne, Kobe.
Do that. Throw on in the background the 81-point game. Just put that on mute, and then just have that play on.
And
repeat.
then the song on repeat.
There you go. There you go.
Cry myself to sleep.
Too soon, Kobe.
He's still among us. I'm feeling it. He has to be. We're still talking about him, right?
Yeah.
And on a couple of your rosters.
That's exactly. He's still on a roster over here. So shit, man. Well, it was fun, you guys. It's always fun whenever we have you guys on. We always love guys. First of all, who have the passion for footy like you guys do. That's the guys we always try to get back on here. We've had folks that just don't have that kind of passion before. You guys always have it. Y'all always bring it. So props to you guys. Me personally, I always love having you guys on the show. I know Ocho does as well. And then you guys you threw in some NBA today, so we appreciate that. Because Ocho and I is kind of slacking on that end, but very much appreciate that. You guys are welcome back anytime. If you guys tell us you want to do an episode, y'all let us know which one you want to do, and we'll do it for you. Other than that, if you haven't followed us, I don't know why you haven't. You're a slacking soldier. You should go ahead and add us. We're at Footy Fetish Show. We're on Facebook, Twitter for the Twatters. We're on Instagram. We're on all kinds of stuff. You need to go follow us if you haven't. If you haven't subscribed to us, I really don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you need to get on it. Soldier up. Follow us. We're on all your platforms. Nova Acai. It's great. It's almost like Sorbet, but it's even better. Do you know a guy, Ocho, that I can get some Nova Acai from?
I sure do. NovaAcai.com, at Nova Acai Store. Holla at me. I'm your delivery man. I am your salesman. I am your marketer. I also balance the books. Shout out.
He does it all. We're about to start calling him Bente Quattro. He's 24 hours, baby. He's anytime. He's 24. Speaking of Mambo, we're going to start calling you 24 instead of Ocho. But that being said, that's all I got for you folks. Thank you for tuning in. Please keep tuning in to us. You guys make this happen. You keep making the ball roll. It's been the Footy Fetish Show, where the fetish is real and the footy is soccer. Peace out, Boy Scouts.